Hey everybody, it's Friday, August 30th, and you can see by the title of the video, getting started with cloth diapering. And what I'm going to go over is basically what you need to get started, how to get started, the ins and outs. You don't have to start necessarily from birth, but I had a couple of questions, and I decided, because there were from several people, that I would just do it in a video response because they are totally new to cloth diapering. But one of the people do have a 1-year-old, and she wants to start cloth diapering him because she has a little girl that's due excuse me, next month. So basically I'm going to cover that, and I want to say this video is going to be in a couple of parts because cloth diapering is a, it's a build-up, really. You have to, I tell people when you want to start cloth diapering, it's a mindset. Some people start and they stop, they just give up because they're not properly educated, or they feel they don't have access to, all the resources, and they just call it quits. But like I can tell you, 19 years of experience, I don't use disposables because that was just my preference. I thought baby, okay, baby needs diapers, and I'm just old school, and cloth diapers is what I knew, the basic cloth diaper and the plastic pant here. So you can see I'm going to start with this one. This is one of my original cloth diapers, and you cannot find them like this. And this happens to be a Gerber cloth diaper. You can barely see the stamp, but I have some plain ones like this too. This diaper is really, really thick. It's really absorbent, and I can use it overnight with the toddlers. And it's also bigger than most diapers. Now I'm going to show you a modern Gerber Prefold. And here's a modern one. It's a tad bit smaller. It's a tad bit thinner, but they do the job. And these are the ones that you can find in the store. Yes, these do work. A lot of people will balk at Gerber Prefold. Now, there's a difference. There's Gerber Prefold, and then there's Gerber Premium. This is a premium. And I noticed the premiums are a little bit firmer, and they're a little bit heavier. So I would recommend, if you're in a pinch, you're due like now, and you want a cloth diaper, right away, and you need to go to the store, Target, Walmart, you can go and get these, and they'll work just fine. Like I say, I still use these on the twins at night. Of course, I have to add some absorbency, but they do work. So, no leaks, and the same thing with cloth diapering in the daytime. You can take your baby out in cloth diapers. Don't be afraid. It's a mindset. And during that first month, all you're doing is sitting at home anyway, so you shouldn't have a worry about not knowing how to take the baby out in a cloth diaper. It's going to be the same thing as when you're at home. You're going to have it down pat by the time, by the time you take the baby to the doctor. You should be able to manage those first couple days with baby in a cloth diaper. at that doctor's appointment. And by your 6-week checkup, you know, it should be no problem. You may be a little nervous. It's going to take you a little more time to change the diaper, but it's possible. So, like I said, I started a long time ago with what they call plastic pants or rubber pants. These are, you know, really familiar to a lot of people. And let's see, where are my misplaced my other props? Here they go, right here. Diaper pants. And pin the diaper on the baby. You can find these now. They're, you know, very popular in Babies R Us and Target and Walmart and stuff. But you can find them at the dollar store for $1. You get 10 or 12 of them in a pack. Same concept. They used to say stick them in a cake of soap. That's just to, you know, get them coated so they'll go through the diaper easily. But you don't have to. A lot of people have other kids, and that's a safety issue. You don't have to stick them in the soap. Just find a little container to store them in and use them like that. But basically what you do is you take this diaper, and it's why it's a prefold, because you see a thicker center and a thinner side. And you just basically fold it like this. And you fold it up. And there's different ways to fold diapers. You can Google that. You can even look on, there's lots of YouTube videos on how to fold prefold diapers. And so you would basically pull it up and fold it here. And you would pin it using 1 or 2 pins, however you want to do it. Tuck all this in. And now they have what you call a snappy, and this basically is a claw on these 3 little prongs here, and they stretch, and you stretch them on each side and grab the diaper, and that holds the diaper in place. I rarely use them. I just bought them, you know, just to see what they were about. I rarely use them, and I rarely use pins because I know how to fasten the diaper just fine using a diaper cover. But I mean, you can use them, no problem. I think these sell for about $4 for 2 or 3 of them in a pack, and they come in different sizes. So yeah, you can use these, and you'll see later on there's another use for snappies. And there's also another device called a boingo. It is kind of like, it's single. You'll have 2 of them, and they're shaped like little stars, and it one of them fastens one side, one fastens the other, and there's no middle. So I know hear a lot of people say their toddlers get irritated by snappies. So I mean, that might be something you want to consider, whether or not you want to actually use a snappy. Okay, next up. But yeah, also you can fold this front part down for more absorbency if you have a little boy, and that will make, you know, even for a more smaller diaper. And like I said, more absorbency for the boy. If you have a girl, you can fold it down like this, leave the front, and then just fold it up like this, and fold it like that. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but I think you guys get the point. And you have your diaper. Okay, and what you want to cover it with is, I'm going to show you a romperoo's cover. This is a diaper cover. It is waterproof. This diaper is not waterproof, so you need something over it. So, this is a snap diaper cover, and it is designed for babies 4 to 12 pounds, and they run about $9 a piece. And what happens is right now it's on the smallest setting, so the leg holes are really tiny and the waist is really tiny. But that diaper is going to fit inside of there. So, yeah, snap it and try to do this the best I can with one hand. Of course, it's not going to be very neat, but I mean, you get the point. Yeah, this is a lot harder with one hand on a small setting. But basically what's going to happen is you're going to wrap this diaper, close it up inside of there, snap it up, and it's in there. And you just make sure everything's all tucked in around the legs, and you got your cover on the diaper. This particular brand, as well as some others, have a what they call a double gusset in the leg. And a lot of people like the double gussets because they say it holds in everything. My babies are not really big poopers, so I don't have to worry about anything leaking out. But it gives a nice added feature. Let's see, what else? This is adjustable. Adjust it. Okay. Like I said, 4 to 12 pounds. So as the baby gets bigger and longer, you can let these out until it no longer fits. But it gets bigger. This is not a one size. This is a newborn cover. There are one size covers designed to use from, birth all the way up to toddler. But that's pretty much that one. And what I want to say about Prefold diapers, you have to, when you first get them, you have to wash them and dry them about 5 times. You want to add a little bit of your cloth diaper detergent, cloth diaper safe detergent, and you can Google that as well. There's nice little charts that tell you what's safe to use. You can also use Dawn dish detergent. Make sure it's not the Ultra. Several ways to prep these diapers. Like I said, you can do it in the wash machine, or you can also boil them, which is a lot faster, and you only have to do it once, really. I have some that I need to prep. So I'll do that in the next couple months. I have a video on that, but basically I'm just showing you the basic what I use to start with. Okay, they come in different sizes, and I think those were pretty much I know that the new Gerber ones are pretty much new, I want to say small, newborn. They don't make them very big. It's just a one-size diaper, but they work. And, let me bring it back while I'm thinking about it. You can also tri-fold this. And once you learn cloth diapering, you'll learn lingo. This is, why it's called a prefold. You can tri-fold this and put it in a cover. I'm gonna get a one-size cover. This is a Kawaii baby, and this is one of the first modern covers that I bought when I had the twins. So right now it's on the smallest setting, and it's Velcro, and I prefer Velcro when they're really small until they learn how to undo Velcro, because you get a more custom fit. Snaps only snap so far in. So, what I mean by tri-fold, same thing, you may have to fold this down. Some of them have this little flap, and that's designed to stick the little prefold in there. And okay, it's supposed to stay folded, but like I said, it's kind of hard to do with one hand. You stretch stretch the cover out, you fold it up, and you Velcro it. It is on a smaller setting, but for me, this is big for newborn. We didn't use these because I have some more that I made, but we didn't use these till, I don't know, they were probably about 9-10 pounds because they just were too big. But these are actually designed for, I want to say 8 to 15 pounds maybe. And kawaii covers run, let's see, $4.90. So this is one of your cheaper covers. I found a lot of 6 on eBay. They were brand new, and I haven't found a deal like that since because people have gotten, they caught on to kawaii. Kawaii is a very reasonably priced brand, and it works really well. I love these covers. I don't have any problem. The Velcro is still sticky. Periodically, you will have to go through. This one's fairly clean, but you'll have to go through and clean them. Your Velcro tabs, and this one also has what they call laundry tabs, where you fold that over for when you're ready to wash, so they don't snake onto other covers. But they will actually, you know, just some of them do just come undone and they'll snake onto other ones. But as you can see, this cover is, it's been used a lot over the past couple of years, and there's hardly no curling. Some of them will start to curl up here, and they'll get loose. But, And let me unsnap it right quick so we can get to that part. This can go up to basically 35 pounds once you let it out. Baby gets taller. You stuff it more, you're going to have to let it out. So, what else can I say about these? Now, you can use a one-size cover will fit a smaller baby if you're using a fitted diaper. And I'm going to get into fitted diapers in the next video. So I'm going to leave that out. But we're going to go back to prefolds. So, you got your Gerber prefolds. You went to the store, you got them, you washed them up. You got some covers. You know, you're going to have to go look for your covers online if grandma or mom or you know how to sew. Excellent. You can go on eBay and look for homemade diaper covers. I don't recommend Etsy because Etsy is expensive and it's more or less for custom covers. This is like custom, but this is also, you know, something I did. You can find, you know, stuff like this on eBay for cheaper than Etsy. And this is just a basic cover, and actually it is on the larger setting, so I'm going to snap it down just to show you what I had to use in the beginning. I should have re-snapped it before I started, but I didn't do that. So, snap this with one hand. See if I can do it. So you all can kind of get a better idea of what I mean by big and small. Okay. Basically, this is snapped tiny enough, but it looks like a doll diaper cover. My babies were actually this small, so I had to snap this thing this small. Let me get, where's the Rumparoo's cover? I'm going to pretend like that's snapped down, but I mean, compared to Rumparoo's cover, that's like miniature, and really that's how small they were. The twins were barely 4 pounds. Baby girl was 4 pounds. So I could not even, I didn't have preemie prefolds. These are preemie prefolds. And these are brand new, and I'm going to get into that in a minute. But I had to get creative. I have some Gerber flats. And I don't recommend Gerber flats because they're not absorbent at all. if you're, you know, really wanting a cloth diaper. That's really not the way to go, but they can be used. What I had to do was cut the flats in half and then trifold them and use them in here. And we did that for a little while, and it worked just fine. I had the right absorbency and everything in this little tiny cover. And then also, and that's one I made. I made this one. It's just scrap fabric, and this one is Velcro. And you open it up. I said they're waterproof. So what I did was some diapers that I made, and I made about 13, maybe 14 of these, just using some scrap fleece and cotton and stuff. And you know, you can do that. You can pretty much make a diaper out of anything. And again, you use your pen or pans, and you can pin it shut if you want to. You don't have to pin it. It just depends on how good you are with folding. Okay. Okay. Basically, this is what's going to happen. This diaper goes in here. The diaper is quite bulky, but they work especially for overnight. So about that first month, or you know, even when they slept longer stretches, I would let them sleep, and I would use one of these, and it worked just fine. But after that first month, you want to look for more absorbency, because there's no need to change them at every feeding. Cloth diapers are a lot. They save, you know, in the way of sleep for a newborn. You know, you don't have to change them like you have to do a pamper. But that's your cover. That's what makes it waterproof. And this diaper, these are pretty much a fitted diaper, which I'm probably going to do in the next video too. But like I said, if you know how to sew, you can make your own. You know, just whatever kind of materials, even T-shirts, you know, you can cut up and make diapers out of. Some fleece, you know, whatever kind of fabric, old receiving blankets, and I'm going to get into that too, and making a diaper. So that's that. And like I said, all prefolds need a cover. Some people find in the first couple days, weeks, they can get away with using a prefold and no cover. You can do that. Baby is not going to wet that much to where you have to use a cover. Just lay them down on, you know, something waterproof or a receiving blanket, and they're going to be fine, you know, especially if the weather is hot. They're in a T-shirt, you know, don't even worry about putting a cover on it. It's no big deal. Some of these diaper covers have the umbilical cord cut out, and some of them don't. Personally, let's see, no, it really, to me, it does not matter. Some people are really sticklers about it. They feel that it, you know, affects the baby's cord. I think if you are putting a onesie on the baby and a sleeper on the baby, you're laying that baby against your chest. That's just as much friction as a cloth diaper cover. So, you know, it's just a personal preference. Here's another cover. This is supposed to be the smallest commercial diaper cover. It's by Pro Wraps. It's called a light wrap. It's a preemie size up to 8 pounds. And Pro Wraps will run you $7.95 a piece. So 2 to 8 pounds. Same thing. It has a double gusset, and it's Velcro. Okay, we're getting into these prefolds. Okay, like I said, these are Green Mountain or Cloth Ease prefolds. So when you go and Google Green Mountain prefolds, this is what you're going to come up with. They run in various sizes. This is preemie, newborn, small. So you can see the difference, and you can see the stitching that determines the size, thickness, and whatnot. And like I said, these preemie ones have not been prepped. I have 30 of them right there that need to be prepped. So basically, I can trifold them, put them in the cover, or I can just go ahead and do the little fold and wrap them around baby. Now I can say, once I prep these, they're going to get even smaller. And so I'm going to compare them to a baby washcloth. So, I mean, they're really small already, but they're going to get smaller. And that's what I need. So I'm going to have my two options as far as how I want to use them inside the diaper cover. And I should not have any problem. This one is like I said, it's a newborn. And the newborn, let's see. The newborn is size 6 to 12 pounds. They run $24 a dozen. Preemie run $15 a dozen. And small run $28 a dozen. And they go up, you know, $2 each size. No, they don't come in purple. I dyed these. So I have, you know, a rainbow of these in newborn. And yeah, you can dye them. There's different dyes. If you want to know more about that, just ask. So, you know, same concept. You know, fold them, tri-fold them, however you want to do it. These are, like I said, they are very small, and it's going to take a little bit to learn how to do it. But once you get it, you got it. And the thing about a prefold is really, you know, customizable. You know, as far as the waist and things like that, you can let it out, how you want to pin it, you know, really easy. But that's the most economical way to cloth diaper a baby, using prefolds. And you can use prefolds all the way up to toddler age. And these I do use on the toddlers, not these particular ones because they are small. But like I said, I do use these Gerber ones. Let me show you what happens. Once they get bigger, you need more absorbency. And it looks like, no, here's my prop right here. This is a basic, a newborn insert to a pocket diaper, which I'm going to get into in the next video. I have to use a regular size insert, but and I want to say these microfiber inserts, you don't want to lay next to the baby's skin. It has to be in something like so, or you have to use another type of insert, like a bamboo insert, over it, and then you can, you know, use this without the prefold, but you can do that. But if you need even more absorbency, you can use all three. And basically you would you know, fold. And oh boy, guys, I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can with one hand, but I'm gonna try to show you the gist of it. Basically, you would fold this and stretch it out. It would fit. Because you may have to fold up the front or the back depending on, you know, boy or girl. And then you have your cover, take everything in. And, you know, you have more absorbency for overnight. So that works. Bamboo is great because it's a lot thinner. It costs more, but it absorbs slower, and it holds more than a microfiber insert. So, you know, like I said, you can get away with using a prefold and an insert or two with the toddler in a cover, and you don't have to use a pocket diaper. But that same setup with this microfiber insert and this prefold, you can stuff inside of a pocket diaper. Like I said, I'm going to get into the pocket diapers later. You don't want to use a pocket diaper for a newborn. They will say newborn size, but They are too big for a newborn. Most newborns, I would say, for pocket diapers, probably 8.5 pounds, and they should be kind of tall, kind of chunky. For a thin baby, they won't work. Most pocket diapers are 10 pounds, 10.5 pounds. So you wouldn't want to use a pocket diaper right away. You would just want to strictly use your prefolds. That way you can get the hang of cloth diapering and you understand what you're doing. And they're a lot easier on washing. Prefold diapers, you can go 3-4 days without washing. I don't do that, but you can, because they're, pretty much thin and you don't have to worry. But I recommend washing them every other day, every 2 days. And when you start out, you want to get about 3 dozen. 4 is great, but get about 3 dozen. And that should, get you every other day, every 2 days wash. I'm going to go ahead and show, because we're getting into the 30-minute range. This is a wet bag. This is from Alva Baby. I got this one on eBay for a couple of bucks. And I think they sell them at alvababy.com for about six bucks. You want to get a couple of these. This is a medium one. I think about 11 by 14 or something like that, or 10 by something. They have smaller ones too. This is one that I made, but the deal is they're PUL, the same thing that's inside the cloth diaper covers to make them waterproof and smell proof. This one is a wet dry bag, so actually I could put dry stuff in here and wet stuff in here, and you would use this inside your diaper bag, or throw it in the bottom of your stroller, or even hang it, because mine has a strap. Not all of them come with the strap, but this nice little feature, you can hang it from your changing table. This is how you store cloth diapers. There are large ones. I do have a large hanging wet bag that I use just for around the house, and it's an open one, but it unzips on the bottom. What was I going to say? But, yeah, you take these, you put them in your diaper bag. This is what you use for your dirty diapers. You can use them for pocket diapers. You can use them for prefold diapers. You can use them for flat diapers. I have not discussed flat diapers yet, but I will get into flat diapers too. But, yeah, basically for traveling outside the house, you just throw your stuff in there. You don't have to change the diaper cover every time you change the baby, unless it's soiled, so, to where you just have to change it. If it's just wet, just reuse it if you're out. If it's what they call wicked, there's another cover. Sometimes moisture can wick on the legs. You'll find a little moisture here, and so it will leave baby damp. Then go ahead and change the cover. Just bring an extra cover with you, and what you bring out for prefold diapers are really easy travel diapers. So you want to stick a couple in there and a cover, because the baby's going to have on a cover and a diaper. Change them before you leave the house. If you're at home and the cover is soiled, you can wipe it out, hang it, reuse it, depending on how soiled it is. Or you can just go ahead and get a new one. But you can use a diaper cover all day long. If you want to. You can use it all night long, It just depends on how soiled it is. But, like I said, it's really easy for travel. You don't have to worry about pocket diapers. They are a little bit bulkier, but you can use a wet bag for your pocket diapers. Let's see. And I'm going to really quickly go through this concept here. Cloth wipes. I recommend, if you're going to cloth diaper, use cloth wipes. It makes it a lot easier and more convenient, especially when you're outside the house, because you don't have to worry about reaching over to the trash can, which may not be right next to you when you change the baby. You just throw everything in your wet bag, and there you have it. It's easier to do, really. And what I do is use baby washcloths. You can find them at the dollar store. It's usually $5 or $10 for a couple bucks. Or you can find them at Target, Babies R Us, wherever. Just a basic baby washcloth is all you need. And you will find that when you use washcloth as cloth wipes versus disposable wipes, you will use less. Because with a disposable wipe, you end up using 20 wipes at a time. But a cloth wipe, you may use 2, you may use 1, no problem. Keep them in you can use a travel storage case, get, some disposables, or just go get the empty case because they sell those now. And you can wet up some with water, or you can carry a water bottle. Some people even use their peri bottle from the hospital and keep a small peri bottle with water in it and squirt it, and that's fine. You can get fancy and make a solution. I use coconut oil and water. I put it in a cloth wipe warmer, and that's how I do my wipes. I add a little bit of baby soap, and stack all my wipes in there. I have about 100 of them. I just collect them periodically. I'll go get 4 or 5 packs at a time and just keep collecting them. And that way I have enough to throw in the diaper bags and, send to daycare, and just keep some in the car, which I recommend keeping a diaper bag in the car, which is why I haven't really done the video yet, because I don't carry a diaper bag per se. But yeah, you want to keep something in the car. So, and I mean, once they get older, they're eating, you want to, you have wipes. So you want to have a lot of wipes. And that's what you do, and you don't have to fold them up. I mean, you can, but I usually just stick mine in there. It's a personal preference. Of course, if they're in the travel wipe case, they are folded in half. Like I said, I use a mixture of coconut oil, 100% coconut oil and water. And that's an antifungal, so, I mean, that's all you need to keep them clean. And, let's see, I think I have pretty much covered everything I want to cover on that. Like I said, if you know somebody that sews, it's really great. This is a cover I made. This is actually a cupcake. Something you'll find on Etsy. But, you don't have to go there because Etsy is very expensive. You can find a lot of work-at-home mom covers on eBay, or even in on Facebook groups. I may talk about that later, or if I forget, just ask me which ones I belong to. Let's see. Something else I want to say. Oh, finding prefolds. This is the last thing I'm going to say on this video. You can also check Craigslist for prefolds. You can check eBay. You just have to make sure you read the description. Make sure you're looking for, the right brand of prefolds. If you have a question, you found some and you just don't know, message me, or leave me a comment, and I can help you from there. Because there are a lot of great prefolds, and I'm going to tell you, buying used is not bad at all, because that builds your stash really fast. It's an economical way, and the diapers can be sanitized, no problem. If you're buying prefolds, you want bleached prefolds. I mean, you can use unbleached, but to me, bleached is better, because I use bleach to sanitize my diapers periodically. It does not harm my babies. They've never had any rashes. So I prefer bleach, because that way you can get your stains out. The ones that the sun won't sun out, because you can hang your diapers in the sun, and some of the stains will come out just by being in the sun. And you can do the same thing with stains in white clothes. But it doesn't always work. It just depends on what the baby's eating. Some babies, diapers are stained, and if you're going to keep them or if you're going to sell them, I mean, just for appearance sake, I would just get the bleach ones. That way you can use bleach. Because like this one, this was unbleached. If I put bleach on it, it's going to discolor it. But since I'm not going to get rid of it, I mean, I could just go ahead and dye it a different color. All right. stay tuned for the next video. I know this one was kind of long. I hope I covered everything. But I'm going to get into all-in-one diapers. Of course, newborn. All-in-one homemade diapers. What else do I have here? And hemp diapers. So stay tuned for the next video, and hopefully that video will wrap it up, and then I'll bring out some pocket diapers. But like I said, if you guys have any questions or comments, something I did not cover, please comment and let me know. Thanks.